Hey, what's up there, YouTube? How you doing? Just had a weird realization today, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's a good word as any, realization. Just wandering through the house, and something hit me all of a sudden. I was like, society's gotten really frickin' distant and weird and isolated we've gotten split up from community. Community doesn't exist the way it used to be. People aren't as close, they ain't as tight, and they sure as shit can't communicate as well with one another. Right here's an example. Hiding behind sunglasses. This is a persona or something. We're not real with anybody anymore. We don't talk from the heart a lot in general. Throw that off there too. I mean, basically, it might be hard to see what I'm getting at here, so I'm going to keep going with this, with the explanation that came to me, basically my thought of what I'm trying to tell you. If I can speak English, it's early in the morning, I haven't had my coffee, forgive me. That's why I sound like Stuttering John from Howard Stern show. Basically, what I'm saying is, we text each other. We could be standing, 25 feet away. I don't, but I'm just saying in general, this happens a lot. People walk around texting. And when you communicate with other human beings, you're using every part of your face, hand gestures, and everything, when it's one-on-one talk time here. And people don't do that anymore. So you really don't know what someone means a lot of time. And it's vague in some cases because people can't understand exactly what you're saying 100% without all the communication, the body language, whatever. Texts have no feeling really to them. There's no emphasis on certain things. Anyway, that was one thing. I started thinking about other things. I was going to walk around with the camera and show you how many cars in this lot right here have tinted windows. You're saying, well, what the hell does that have to do with anything? Well, it was just one more thing. We're isolating. We put some kind of barrier. Don't want anybody to see you, hiding from society. Maybe it's from that C-19 thing that happened a few years back where, throw a mask on, get away from people, stay 6 feet apart. I think they mess with our head far more than we'll ever know, and they're still doing it. It's subtle. I think they're pushing the tinted windows as being cool and everything. But again, nobody's able to see you. And that's only one thing. There's the texting. And then this is something I discovered. I didn't know this was a thing. Evidently a contactless delivery. For instance, I work for DoorDash. And when I go to deliver food, they want it put on their front step or whatever. You got to get out of there. Sometimes I don't even want you to ring the bell or nothing, and they're hiding in the house, peeking out the window, seeing if it's okay to come out and get their pizza or whatever the hell it happens to be. The point being is, to me, that's again antisocial. Back in the day, mailman come to your door, delivery guy, you might say, hey, how you doing? Shoot the shit. They don't want that from us. They want us not to have any feeling about any other human being. So when they do roll in and crack down, they are basically taking your humanity away, so you won't stand up when they start isolating certain people. And sorry about that. I ran out of storage doing this damn video. So I'll pick up where I left off there. They want us isolated and divide and conquer, basically. They don't want us to have the same sense of community we had back in the day when one person got in trouble, the whole community tried to rally around them. The Amish still have that in a way. If a barn burns down, hit with lightning, or blown up from a tornado or whatever, the whole community came in and fixed it up. We've lost that. That's our connection to one another. We've pulled in. We're in self-defense mode. People are afraid of other people in some weird way because they realize that they're going to try. Time and time again, they've done this in history. They're going to try to divide and conquer by turning us one against the other. Hitler did it back in the day. Rat out your parents for this. That Hitler Youth, they literally turned on society and started snitching out everybody. Maybe in the beginning, partly to protect themselves, look like the good citizen. But then, after the fear, happened, some of them got rewarded for it. So then it comes down to your own conscience, what kind of person you are. At the heart of the matter, are you going to continue on being a rat, or are you going to feel bad about that and not do it in the future? This is a dividing line between the good and evil. Separation of sheep and goats is happening right now. But anyway, to get back to what I was talking about with communication, people don't even like to call people on the phone anymore. And I think it's because we're living in a police state, and everybody knows it, and nobody wants to talk about. Shh, don't say anything. Keep it quiet. And the fact of the matter is this: we ought to be screaming from the mountaintops, cut this shit out. They're ruining us as a society, and it's pretty much been predicted in the Bible. Things would happen in certain ways, and it is. It's following patterns, and basically, I don't have an answer for this to go forward with, but personally, on me, I'm going to try to be more open and talk to people and more less isolated, because we need to rebuild community in a way. I don't know if I'm even getting my point across, but things are getting strange, and the only way they win is if they divide us and they keep us in union. Their strength. You ever hear that saying? I think Abraham Lincoln may have said that. If you take one twig and you break it in half, no problem. 2 twigs, a little harder. Get a whole stack of them, try to break it, you can't. It's the whole point, the whole reason why we use strikes against companies, because in many, there's, you can defend yourself. When you're by yourself, they swarm you. Anyway, I'm totally off the point of where I was going. Well, not totally, but not the message I wanted. The storage ran out and threw me a loop. I can't even think what the rest of it is. So I'm going to end this here, but take a look around you and see how much society's changed. We're just accepting everything comes down the road. We don't think or question anything about how we're acting or how we're being programmed 24/7. Don't even realize it. We're all guilty of it. I don't want to hear, I don't do. Maybe, mostly, maybe you don't, but they're still getting in. They're still messing with our heads. And if you fight like hell to stay out of it and everything too, I think sometimes that develops a whole nother neuroses or paranoia, craziness that, I don't know. I don't want to live in either world there. I'm going to stand somewhere in the middle ground, be able to socialize, and yet not fall prey to the tricks of the day, the bullshit that again, I guarantee you people are like, what the hell are you talking about right now? Just open your eyes and look at how people are pulling away from one another. Even families are breaking apart, going different directions. It's biblical. This has been already predicted. And time to get yourself together, pick yourself up, and most importantly, get right with the Lord. Have a good one, and keep your eyes open, is all I can say.